It's like, just upload the fucking video.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go live right now.
Okay.
Sean, can you like go live in here? Because I can't be asked to go to YouTube.
You don't go to YouTube anymore. YouTube comes to you.
But my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
Of them are Russian, right? So you come, you're on there, like, hello team, how are you doing, team?
Alright, we're live, guys, just so you know.
Rush B, блядь, Rush B! Rush!
Steve, thanks for fucking-
Давай, давай, сука, блядь!
Stop, Steve, stop.
Alright, sorry. Is it too much?
No, no.
It's a little, too much, it's a little, just a little. Okay. I'm trying to build a rocket.
I won't tell you to shut up, someone else will.
Trying to build a rocket right now.
Yeah?
Trying to build a rocket.
Sean G in 2 minutes and counting.
Oh, we're live. We're live, guys. It's just
Woohoo!
BSing. Nothing in particular at the moment.
Do you think Sean should attract many flat earthers? Or will it just be us?
The attraction.
Most of my
Did,
subscribers are flat earthers.
Did what's that woman's name? The woman that was with Karen B for a time.
Dolly Daydream! Dolly Dreamy.
You talking about I Spy?
Is my fucking hero right
Oh
now.
yeah, her. Did you ever try
Did
and
you
like,
see Dolly Daydream? I keep thinking I've got a fucking spot on my screen, man, and it's a beauty spot.
That's what they all say, it's a beauty spot.
Yeah, she's amazing.
What about her?
Did you ever try and hit on you?
No.
Unfortunately, no, not yet. She doesn't know me yet. It's time.
No, not
It's
you.
time to- Oh,
Shiny, he was talking to me. But at least we know now.
I'm not gay, no. No, I'm not gay.
Guys, just so you guys know, this isn't a
kinda hot,
real
right?
pot. This isn't a stream, really.
Oh.
I'm over at the Discord,
Dolly
just
Daydream.
bullshitting. Guys are
know
more
who
than
that
welcome to come and join.
Don't know
Um,
Dolly Daydream.
Doesn't matter. The
No.
conversation always
I gotta-
changes
I
here.
gotta
No,
link my man.
And kind of just decided to go live. I'm still up, and they're bullshitting, and everyone
I don't
agreed.
even
Hey, let's
know
go live.
Dolly Daydream is.
I don't even
I
know
can
what you're
link you, man.
talking about.
I'll link you to Dolly. Wait 1 second.
You're gonna set her up. Set her up.
Be
with you.
patient.
So I want like a that rocket's shit.
How are you building the rocket virtually, or
on Kerbal Space Program, just like smashing together. You know.
You trying to send it up to see if there's a curvature in the earth?
Yeah. Looks pretty flat down here.
Yeah, my spirit level says it's flat.
But apparently, rockets have got smaller.
Have they?
Yeah, which must mean that compression has got better.
The fuel.
Means
I mean, fuel to weight. No, they've got smaller. They go bigger if it was better.
yeah. So why don't they go as big as the Saturn again?
Hmm. Oh, the last stream, the bloke was trying to explain the bloke how bloody rockets work. And if you're not a rocket scientist, but yet I know basically the principle of how they work, I can't understand how they work in space compared to here.
I don't.
I tried to explain
They don't work.
rockets.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. All they can do is just explain it away as if it's, or just say that you don't understand.
Hmm. I was trying to explain how they did. The action lab had an experiment inside a little vacuum chamber with a can of soft drink and
Can of baked beans.
soft drink. A can of baked beans would be interesting. We used to make little rockets when we were kids. We used to pinch the matches off our parents, and we'd make little rockets out of them. We'd break up the end of the match, get as much of it off as we could, and we'd make a little tube out of foil, and we'd shove the bits of match down in there, the broken bits, and then we shove a normal match in it after, and just leave a bit of the match sticking out one end, and we'd stick that just on a bit of sand or on a brick, and we'd light it with a lighter, the foil bit, and the matchstick would shoot out.
Did you say a lighter?
Yeah, lighter, a lighter,
A lighter.
a lighter, a lighter,
A lighter.
a cigarette lighter,
Yeah, I
a
know what you
cigarette
mean.
lighter, a cigarette lighter.
Lighter. A lighter.
Well, I can't help if I'm speaking Australian. I know people pick me up now, and I'm realising that these inflections and the way I pronounce words. Oh dear,
Just give us your lighter.
I'm going to start speaking American by the end of the year, or British, one of the two.
America.
Yeah, she's got-
Maybe you should speak British,
absolutely
and then the
fucking
logical kind
batshit
of step.
crazy paper. She's totally fucking nuts. But I just fucking love her. She's like totally fucking adorable. Just fucking, she's amazing. Sean, stream your shit
Yes?
in here, man.
I am streaming it in here. They are hearing
Where?
and seeing everything on my live stream.
What? Huh? Link it.
I can't see anything.
I did.
I haven't got a camera.
We see nothing, man.
Give us your lighter.
There we go.
Sean, where's your stream?
I'm watching.
I put the link in the chat just now.
Yeah, but people don't know who I am because I got my car avatar and not me.
Yeah,
that'd be confusing.
yeah, they're not gonna know who Terry is.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh,
they're
that's
like,
confusing.
we see him in the chat, in the Hangouts all the time, but we don't,
Yeah.
we don't know what he sounds like.
Yeah, that's it. But I got the same name. I'm the only. There is a few Terry Davies on YouTube when you Google me. I'm about half a dozen or so down the list. And I pop up with my blue ball thing. And I'm not going to hashtag you in front of there. I'll just. I don't need to. You know where I am. That'll do.
That's my
There we go.
that's my favorite thing. I love hashtagging now. Hashtag trutharmy. It pisses people off.
Hashtag big gay muscly men.
Yes, exactly.
There we go. Oh, wait, hi,
Only the burliest ones.
Big gay burly muscly men.
Is it early or late? I
Um,
don't know. It depends on where you are.
He is
retarded.
like Midwest. And I like giving him shit because he's actually a content creator. He has a lot of subs. But he kind of just disappeared, so I give him a lot of shit for it. When he came back, he had like 2 people watching. I felt so bad for him.
Okay, we just need a conspiracy person to come in and we can argue with them.
I'm a conspiracy guy. I love.
I'm a conspiracy guy.
You gotta be so angry.
I like conspiracy.
Steve, why you gotta be so angry?
I'm not angry. I was joking.
Yeah, you sound angry.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I was joking.
You know, you sound angry. Don't sound angry.
Okay, I won't sound angry.
The reason he sounds angry when he's joking is that his jokes aren't funny. See, they miss that vital element that is essential to a joke, is that it has to be funny. And so it just sounds like weirdness.
No, but
I
people
agree.
talk about it, so that's the funny bit.
Just sounds like angry weirdness, Steve.
Well, one man's angry weirdness is another man's joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true. Just, it's only you.
Yeah.
But now you're laughing. But now you're laughing. See, look, now you're laughing. You're laughing
Yeah,
at my
Another
joke.
man
What-
is another man's joke, singular.
Yeah,
You're
but we weren't
laughing.
laughing
You're
at
laughing
you,
at my
Steve.
joke. You're laughing at
No,
my
we
joke.
weren't we weren't laughing at you, Steve.
You're laughing with me.
Anyway, I'm going to laugh at Ranty. He's funnier.
He's not funny.
He's apparently he's met some high up Illuminati person.
I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Any flat earther that shows more flat or more globe proof than any glober does is good in my books. Hey, Chris is here. How you doing, Chris? I'm checking in on chemo already. I see.
Riggedy riggedy wreck, son.
Yes, Charlotte. Like I said, guys, this isn't really a very progressive stream. I'm just streaming the Hangout as it goes, and people will be in and out. It's nothing big, just BSing. If I see something in the chat that's worth, you know.
It's on a phone. I don't know how she can be technically savvy enough to figure that one out.
I keep putting the link in the chat.
Yeah. I've got you going here separate. Just checking over there now and again.
I know there's a few. What I know what usually happens is people when it's on this way, people kind of like will like listen to the YouTube, and then some will come over, and others just kind of like listen to it in the background, the random BS that's going on.
Yeah. So who's the best BSer? Have we got a list?
I would say Steve is by far the best here.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Who else is here?
Is this like the?
No, wait. Well, Chemo is by far the king of BS. By far, there's no other. I wished Chemo would come in. That would make my day.
I'm not doing a debate with him again.
Chemo is on his way.
Because here's the funny part: all the discussions I've had with Chemo have never been on my live stream.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been all right if the discussion I had with him would have been recorded. That would have been all right.
Wasn't he here just before, Sean?
He was here earlier.
Yeah, he was here a little earlier, but I just started going live. He's here right now, but he's not on mic yet. He hears us though.
So he is.
Oh, I would love to have a conversation with Chemo right now. Chemo, come out and play, yay.
If he's not listening, he wouldn't know that you're gone live. So we'll get the conversation going.
Oh no, I'll tell him right off the bat. I want everyone to know I'm live. I'm live as shit right now.
Question: what is a sounding rocket?
A rocket that makes sound?
Is that it?
I don't know.
A sounding rocket is the size of a rocket and the type of what it does. I'll give you the exact definition of what a sounding rocket is in a second. A sounding rocket, sometimes called
Sounds like something naughty.
Sometimes called a research rocket, is an instrument-carrying rocket designed to take measurements and perform scientific experiments during a suborbital flight.
Oh, there you go.
So it's like a V1 rocket, yeah?
Yeah, suborbital. Yeah.
Yes, like a V1.
Well, I finished my coffee because I was got to go to bed.
Chemo, come out and play, yay.
I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Have a good one, sir.
Behave yourself, kids.
Try.
All I'm doing All I'm doing is waiting for Chemo. Please, Chemo, come on. I will go live and have dead air until Chemo comes on, just for that moment. I personally don't think he'll come on. I think he's scared.
Skirt. Skirt.
It'd be like the final battle in all the evil movies. What frustrates me is all the times he's around and he won't come on. Chemo. Again, just for everyone who is here listening, again, this isn't a regular live stream. I'm not doing anything kind of hangout. I'm just hanging out in a Discord server and BSing. So it's gonna be quiet at times, and as people come in, it'll kind of just pick up, and tempo goes up and down here. So don't expect anything spectacular out of this live stream in information or anything. It's just to be. I happen to be up. And said fuck it.
The stream's dead, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty dead right now, but as
Okay.
soon as chemo comes in.
I need to go out, so I'm gonna go and I'll be back
Alright, bye
Yeah.
Steve.
in an hour or so. See ya. Bye.
Come on, chemo, don't be scared.
Randy's talking about the totem pole again.
He's talking about what?
His totem pole.
Randy has a totem pole?
Shh.
Why do I have to shush?
The African totem pole, Sean.
Purpose at this particular time. So he says to me things
Even
like,
though they're Native American,
the
but
real
whatever.
Indiana Jones, the real Indiana Jones, not the make-believe film, right? But there was somebody that was just like the Indiana Jones, and he was part of the Freemasons. And he would go and he got these, certain artifacts at different times, and he's in possession of most of these artifacts, he says. Or so he claims.
Yeah.
But he's actually in possession of these. He said he had this one family from somewhere like in the wilderness, like Timbuktu. I'll just say Timbuktu, but there was a family looking after this artifact for over 400 years. So they had all passed this generationally down for 400 years. And because they're all part of the Freemasons, they got this message that they needed to take this object to him. So they left and they brought it to him and handed it to him because they were told that this guy, he needed this object at this time for because he has these magical powers or something that he can control these objects. So fucking.
How old is he, Randy?
Not magical power. It's called interfacing. So
Interfacing, yeah, that's more like. How old is he, Randy? About.
He said it's interfacing.
How did he look in his clothes? I mean, what kind
Come
of
on,
vibe?
don't give it all away. Or did he tell you to do this, Randy? Because you're like spilling the complete beans here. Is that okay with him?
No, but I'm not telling him. I'm asking about specifics about the guy. I don't care what he said. I want to know.
Okay,
no, I'm asking Randy.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I asked him if I could talk about this, and he said, yeah. He said, but he needs to stay in the background. He can't. For his path, what he has in his path doesn't. He knows what he has to do and when he has to do it, and he can't change that. He can't do things quicker than the path he's been told that he needs to follow. So he's
what this sounds
been
like.
Given this path
This motherfucker is saying
it's his entity that's telling him to do it.
a guy told me this, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to say it himself.
It's been set in the plan. The plan. It's creation. Welcome
So-
to creation.
So me talking about it is okay, but I can't say too much about him because that would put him in more danger than he's already in. That's why I've not told him where the location was. I've not told him where the building was or anything like that because
Don't
you know,
dox him.
No.
That's good. That's fine.
No, but if they've got powers, they'll be able to know what he's up to. Don't.
Oh yeah,
it's
he
a
said to me. He said he had a connection with. This is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, right? When he told it me, I sort of laughed a little bit inside because I've heard of this before, and I was like, "Oh, come on, really?" But when he said it, and then he was dead, real about it. But
Yeah.
and Arwen says to me, "Yeah, that's true," and I'm like, "But it sounds ridiculous." And he goes, "Well, I'll tell you." He said, "The Great Warlock of Ireland," and I'm like, "The Great Warlock." I'm thinking this in my pocket. I'm thinking, "The Great Warlock of Ireland." What a ridiculous name! Whoever calls themselves the Great Warlock of Ireland, right? But he said
That's
that
what they do.
this Great Warlock of Ireland and this other lady sort of warlock kind of thing had the same dream, right? So they had the same dream, and it was about him. And apparently they were told that they needed to be at this place, and they went there and they invited him to be there too. And this is what, according to him, this 100,000-year-old entity came screaming through the clouds his name to be his protector. And it was the first time ever that they'd ever heard the entity come through to anybody calling their name. So this entity was screaming his name as it came towards him to protect him. And it's like, I can't even process it. I can't process what he's telling me, and I can see it, but it looks like it's a frigging Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
I'd love be careful what you wish for, Arwen. I'd love to actually try to see it through the dimension.
I'm sorry. I've always thought Aaron was a weird guy.
Entities myself, okay. Like I was confronted once with a big gray cloud, as it were, that was seemingly sentient. So.
Well, he said that because he says that he's the second most powerful magician in the order. So between himself and this other guy, they're almost the same. But because of his protector, this 100,000-year-old entity that is far stronger than anything that anybody
ran out
else
of
has,
shit so much
he's almost
that now they are fucking
when it
wizards.
comes to these things. And he says that people are always sending these entities to try and take him down, and his protector is always there to protect him. Okay, I'm like, how can I process that when I'm very grounded? I don't.
Yeah, we're not even.
You don't.
I think Arwen's only one condition to actually, because I can
I'm
process
used
it myself.
I
but it
can
sounds
take
so
this because I'm used to basically being confronted with this level shit, even in my own mind, just memories like, oh yeah, now you get to see this. How am I gonna convey this? So
I'm just passing the information on. Literally what he told me. And he also was saying, like, when he was saying stuff, he had to check himself from saying more than he should. So obviously what he told me was what I'm allowed to speak about and talk about. And he also said that he's also got to be very careful about what he says, because if he says something and it goes out into the ether, then he's actually putting it out there, and other people can then tap into his words. And I'm like, I can't, I just see a TV or a fucking remote control. I don't see ghosts and warlocks and screaming 100,000-year-old demons. But if he says this is, the reality of stuff, and we've got other people that are corroborating that, who's to say that it isn't real?
Yeah.
I'm not Jake, god damn it.
Just that, I think our brains are not designed.
Sorry,
go on now. Our brains are not really designed to conceptualise that. I think it's, yet again, a part of the education system.
How do I do the arguing with myself?
Yeah, I know. I've heard you argue with yourself as Jake. Or I've heard you argue against Jake at the same time, I should say.
Anything exciting happened in the last 24 hours?
Nothing incredibly so.
I think we're on the edge of converting Chemo, Debbie, and Lemon.
Today's the day?
I think tomorrow.
Oh. Okay.
But today is critical in that endeavor, though.
Well, I at least untangled Chemo's stupid idea about demon magicians.
I would like to have heard that one.
Well, it was good. You walked right into my lap.
So did you teach him how cold reading works?
No, he was saying that there's people who are demon magicians and use like powers that are real powers, not trick powers. And he brought up several examples. And the first one he brought up was this guy who does face changes, masks, his mask routine.
I saw that, and that is not real.
Well, it's not real.
The mask thing. He shows the guy. Doesn't the guy show exactly how he does it?
Well, I happen to have that clip of the guy sewing together.
Yeah. You're the one who showed it. You shared it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I've heard from other conspiratorial type people before. Heard that one get quoted before. I have access to a lot of magic stuff, so it's like almost anything that they could point at and pretty quickly find. But there's a few tricks that tend to get hit. Sometimes David Blaine does, which is really stupid because all his stuff is publicly available anyway. Like you can buy street magic DVDs that go through every single trick David Blaine does, mostly. Except for a couple of the large scale levitations. Because they're like designed around certain buildings and stuff for like a specific purpose. You can get explanations of how they're done, but impractical to recreate. But yeah, Chemo was very convinced. He was 100% sure, Moyoc, that it was definitely demons. There were definitely only Asian people could perform this thing because it was ancient knowledge. Westerners didn't know.
Yes.
And had a whole thing. And I found, not only did I find an explanation, but I found the guy, the actual Asian dude that does the routine, an old rip of a VHS in Chinese of him explaining and demonstrating how to do it.
That's him just trying to put up a plausible explanation to just make the demons go away.
Yeah. No, Chemo admitted defeat on that one, and then he pulled out the old, what's his name, pulling bread out of nowhere. That's a sponge bread. Like same as like a sponge. Folds up in your hand, pulls out, looks like bread. Does a switch for some real bread. But that one was debunked.
I like a lot of the magicians using the presenting something as reality and then actually doing it fake. Where they have fixed audiences and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that does happen too. Like there are cases where like Yif edits his fucking videos. And he's known, it's like known that he does this, so certain aspects of things have been like edited in post. And
one of the ones I saw them analyze was where they pulled the people in half and on park benches.
Oh yeah.
And you can see that about, based on the shadows of the trees, about 5 hours elapses.
Yeah. There was there was a few things too in what's that series they did on Netflix, Magic for Normal People or something like that. Like they recently did a special, and there's a lot of camera trickery involved in that. Well, either camera trickery, in some cases, just people are in on it. Like there's a lot of stooges that they're claiming aren't stooges. I fucking hate that. I personally would rather see actual magicians doing actual magic that they could do live to an actual audience, or like actual people, not this fucking trumped up fake BS. But anyway,
Oh yeah, when they do the completely fake stuff, it's like, oh, watch this. I'm gonna make somebody disappear. Stop the camera. Look, they're gone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, like some of it's slightly more clever than that, but like essentially that's what's happening, and it's like annoying.
Well, unless you want to hear me naked, I'm about to step in the shower.
TMI.
Haha, you didn't know it. I really was naked the whole time.
TMI.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, Moyak, just want to let you know I'm live right now.
So lots of people heard me naked?
Yes, sir.
I'm so embarrassed.
That's weird. What are you streaming live to there, Sean?
Just my YouTube, just BS, and just I started going live earlier in hopes that Chemo would come out and play, but he's a pussy.
Don't enable my camera.
Man, Rizla got some good audio clips of Chemo yesterday. It was hilarious.
I put the link in the chat. I was hoping, someone wanted to come through. They're more than welcome to. Chemo completely left, didn't he?
Chemo? When?
He was here a little while ago, a few minutes ago.
How was he? Oh, fuck. Did I scare him away? Is he embarrassed about the demon magicians?
I would be.
Well, the thing that was the funniest thing about that whole thing wasn't just that Chemo pulled that same shit. It's that Debbie came in and gave the exact same fucking list of things. Like, obviously just watching some YouTube video that claims that they're demon magicians, because same people, same effects, gave the same examples, exactly the same process to debunk. Then Lemon came in and did the exact same thing too. But Chemo was pretty sure of the masks.
He's pretty sure on sticky air. My son just woke up and I said that and he goes, "What's sticky air?"
The ramblings of a crazy.
I'm sure Chemo cannot explain that.
I'm sure that a child could explain to him why he's wrong.
Absolutely.
That you think can be performed. You could not replicate this. So how do you explain this one?
Fuck.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Rizla had another clip that he had posted up from yesterday that was really funny. No, Keno's not going to take the bait.
Of course not.
Randy's talking about the drums again. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom.
The pressure was that great. The door was bowing.
Yeah. He talked about this in Patty Steers.
We're fucking nutbag. It seriously sounds like a fucking 6-year-old telling these stories. It's funny, huh?
Okay, he's talking about the African totem made drums, made the door as if it was getting kicked, like bang with the drums, and he gave it to his uncle and he died the next week.
I tell you, water's wet. Boring. Fire is hot. Boring. The earth is flat. Boring. There's no space. Boring. The earth doesn't spin. Boring.
What? Why? just around the corner from where I am, there's this creepy wooden, like humanoid dog thing carved out of wood. I saw it a few weeks ago. Went, what the fuck? It's right at the front gate. Oh,
What
it's
do you
creepy
mean
as
a
fuck.
creepy? What do you mean it's a creepy humanoid dog thing?
What?
do you mean?
It's like a big, I don't know, a
Tyler,
big 6
Tyler, you're
foot.
fucking looping everything.
No, it's like a humanoid, like a person, body of a person, and the head of a dog.
Charlotte, go on,
Who's got
push
the
to talk.
echo?
You're keeping everything back.
That's strange.
Yeah, I thought it was really strange too. You get an echo, Charlotte.
I'm sorry, I don't have a headset. I stomped on my headset.
Well, then put on push to talk.
I got push to talk.
Next time I go around, I'll get a picture of it.
Yeah, please do. That sounds like really weird.
It is. Like, I'm in a village, right? Well, it's a bit big to be a village now, but it's called a village, and there's a prominent family here, and my friend made a joke saying, "You'll need to drink the blood of a Whiteford now. They'll take you away and make you drink the blood of a Whiteford." That's the name of the prominent family.
Really, Chris?
What?
They
My friend? Oh, never mind. The village of the damned.
Oh, Chris, that's so scary. Really? Did they make you do that?
Yeah, they made me do that
Oh,
to get inducted into the village.
you're trolling me. Stop it.
I started by saying my friend made a joke saying that you'll get taken away at midnight and made to drink the blood of a Whiteford.
A Whitefoot.
Yes.
I'm too gullible. Stop it.
But I started it by saying my friend made a joke.
So it wasn't real, right? You.
There's truth in jest.
So like, Chris makes these jokes and he stays steadfast with them right up until like you actually start believing him. And then he's like, it's a joke. And then you're like, what the fuck, Chris? Why'd you tell me? Why did you say that shit to me? Like, I actually believed it. Like that thing about, what was it, BB? Someone burnt his hair off.
Yeah, but this time I started the sentence with my friend made a joke saying, and then
Saying what? What happened?
nothing happened.
Charlotte, what happened?
Nothing.
I don't know what happened. I think something
Nothing
very
happened.
scary. Good. Something
What
very
happened was my
scary
friend made a
happened.
joke, end of story. That was it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Was it a funny joke?
I'm gonna eat chicken wings. Yay!
Where'd you get chicken wings from?
I got them from the co-op.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. £2.60. Oh,
Not
you
even
said-
KFC or Marks and Spencer.
Oh, but I don't have a Marks and Spencer's close to me, Steve. The nearest Marks and Spencer's to me is Halifax. And that's like 7 miles away.
That's in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to drive to fucking Halifax for chicken wings, I'm saying. But you're welcome to share. Yay!
Yeah, I'll buy some and then I'll send a half-empty box.
Okay.
I drove
I don't
200 miles for a Palmer once.
What?
What, babe? What did you say? You drove half a mile for what?
I said I drove 200 miles for a Palmo.
For a Palmo?
Not a Palmo, is
A palmier.
something that originated in Middlesbrough in about 1990.
Wait, is that like a bakery thing?
No, it's like a battered down chicken breast in breadcrumbs, deep fried, and then covered in bechamel sauce and melted cheese.
That sounds so good.
Where was that from?
It was invented in Middlesbrough. Hardly anyone knows what they are.
Oh God, that sounds so nice. Why?
Oh, they're pretty fattening.
Can't you make that at home though?
Yeah, you can.
I don't think they exist.
Yeah, I drove from Norfolk to Middlesbrough one night to for a parmesan. Well, I didn't drive. My girlfriend did. I was pissed. It's because I'd not long had my M5 BMW, and I wanted to go for a long ride in it. So it cost me about 150 quid in petrol and about 6 quid for the Parma.
But was it worth it?
Oh, every mouthful.
Was it really?
Yeah, I got there about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it, paper.
Well, there's nothing much to say. I just got pissed and said, "Oh, do you fancy a drive to Middlesbrough?"
Well, where's the restaurant that does this? What restaurant does this then?
It was called what was it called? It's shut now. Can't remember. It'll come back to me in a minute. Not Oasis, no. No, it was just a shop on like a restaurant takeaway on Borough Road that didn't shut till about 4 in the morning.
Well, dude, we sell at Marks and Spencer's. We sell bechamel sauce, so you can get some breaded chicken, like thin breaded chickens and bechamel sauce and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, jobs are good.
You could have gone to Marks and Spencer's, paper.
Didn't fancy that.
You should have gone to Marks and Spencer's.
It was more for the drive.
Or you could go to the co-op.
I have to go to the co-op because that's the only shop near to me. I live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
I know, my bad. I'm sorry.
If I lived in the middle of nowhere, I'd be like. I lost £10 on that fight.
Steve, you made me gain £10.
Oh, I found it.
That's the best way to lose £10 is to watch a UFC fight.
My
I'm sorry,
ass
my
is
God.
huge right now, Steve. Thanks to you.
What the fuck?
These chicken wings, though. Oh my God, these chicken wings are. Oh my God, they're so good.
I've remembered it. It was the Europa. Just FYI.
Europa.
Europa, yes.
Did it? What the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went into. Didn't it go into space?
It might have done.
Its prices were astronomical.
But worth it.
Sky high prices and beyond.
Was anyone here?
Sorry.
No, never mind. It's all right.
Okay. Your mic is working, by the way. Paper, have you so go through these ingredients again, like for this Parma thing.
Battered chicken breast, and then you put it in breadcrumbs.
Easy.
And either deep fry it or you can grill it.
Easy.
Spread over bechamel sauce and then sprinkle on grated cheese and put it back under the grill until the cheese is melted.
Dude, that's fucking easy.
Yeah.
Why did you travel spend £100 and something worth of fuel and £4 on it? You could have just gone to M&S and spent like a tenner.
Because I was pissed.
Oh my god.
I can make you that paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can make you that.
Dude, we got the breaded chicken already. We got the bechamel sauce. We got the grated cheese. You can buy that in a bag. And we got the breadcrumbs in the bakery section. Easy, man.
Nice.
Yeah, do you know what I think we should all could do? We should go out for like a Thai meal or a Chinese. Meet up in the Midlands or something. Nom 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 Chinese.
Oh, there's a good all you can eat Chinese. In Evesham. Evesham, it's like near Stratford upon. Do you know where that is?
Where?
Evesham.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I
Evesham's
don't think I could.
Evesham's a beautiful
Point it
place.
out on a map.
Do you live in Evesham, Steve? I thought you lived in Portsmouth.
Huh?
I thought you lived in Portsmouth. Do you live in Evesham?
No.
Evesham's a really nice place.
I've been there. It's nice. It's not London. It's not Birmingham, so it's nice. Birmingham.
So should we all meet up for like this awesome Chinese meal? Somewhere in the Midlands?
Yeah, Evesham.
Yay! Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
But where are you? You're like miles away from.
No, I'm in Yorkshire.
Yeah, like Yorkshire's like miles away from.
I can drive there. No problems. Oh god, these chickens are so good.
Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you from, Charlotte?
But near Halifax.
Okay.
These chicken wings are so good.
You go shopping in Leeds and Bradford.
I don't do shopping because I think like consumerism is pretty lame.
Oh, I agree.
I'm not into that shit. I like to walk around naked when I'm at home.
It is like seriously.
I'm very minimalist.
I like that.
Shopping to me is like anathema. You know, a girlfriend say to me, "Shall we go shopping?" I'm like, "Yeah, nah."
Yeah,
Who's
man.
talking? Who's the lady talking with the sexy accent?
What happened between Rizla and Harold?
Oh, okay. I know what it is.
Nothing happened.
Tell me,
Sorry.
Steve.
Nothing happened between Rizzler and Harold.
I'm gonna spill the beans. Okay, so basically,
Nothing happened between Rizzler and Harold. Okay.
I think there was something like Gregory was playing some guitar or something, and well, that was the first thing I think where they fell out, because basically Harold wanted to hear Greg play the guitar, and Rizzler didn't want to hear it. Like Rizzler, man, he's just
It was nothing, Steve.
he's just a talking ashtray, man.
Chris, it was.
Rizzler's a talking ashtray. Like whenever I hear Rizzler talk, I just imagine like the smell of an ashtray. I just imagine that burning cigarette smell, like ashtray smell, like burning. Does anyone else get that?
No.
I do.
Hello.
Hello.
I was gonna shout out. I was gonna shout out my hammy in the YouTubia world. How come I have an echo?
Because Charlotte won't turn off her mic.
What?
Oh, it's gone quiet now.
I think it's Steve's.
That's whenever Charlotte talks.
I don't have a headphone because I.
Okay, so look, if you listen to me and Charlotte talk at the same time, it's like the
Do you
feedback's going
guys
back.
realize you've already been going for an hour?
Ninja, love you, baby girl.
So I'm gonna come see you, Charlotte.
I've not heard your voice in so long, Cynthia. I was wondering who that was for a moment.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
You know you're live on YouTubia, right?
Oh, we are right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Say what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who's streaming us?
Oh no, my God! I'm stuffing my face with chicken wings.
You guys knew you were live.
I forgot.
No shit.
Charlotte knew you were live, but I just want Chris to realize he was live.
Thank
Oh
you.
my fucking God! Seriously.
Is it Sean? Oh, dude. I did see you post something.
Sean, you bastard.
Charlotte. I know.
I'm stuffing
Charlotte.
chicken wings down my face, and you're going live.
But Charlotte, you've said right that
You
you're gonna
said
you walk
so
around
live.
your house naked. You're very minimalist. You walk around your house naked.
God damn. Sean,
And
good
although I
for
like
you.
the image of that, I don't think others will. Unless they do. But I don't know what they think. So, you know, some people, right, they go shopping
How
every day.
embarrassing. Stuffing my face with chicken wings. This is a Discord, man, and we're like fam here, right? Fucking hell.
Yeah, but you knew he was going live. You told
Yeah,
him
but
to
I
go
didn't
live.
realize he was
He
fucking
did. He did post that.
streaming us.
I'm not a fan of being streamed, but whatever.
Well, I just wanted you to know, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia.
And it'd be good to know that it would be good to know to let new people coming in or people just arriving to know that they're live on YouTube.
Definitely.
Okay, well, Debbie came in. So Debbie, you're live on YouTube, just so you know.
Well, I did see you post that, Sean, and I just thought it was
Cool.
like
Shout outs to everybody
a
out there in the chat rooms.
Keep it flat.
Greetings, clumpsters and flat earthites. Why?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For how long? Oh, okay.
Fuck,
Cool.
man, can't you wait till we finish our meals?
Hi,
We're just hanging out.
Hey, sis.
Hey,
Wait
good
till you
girl.
finish your meals. Nobody even knows you're eating, Charlotte.
I'm totally sucking on chicken wings right now. all these chicken wings, like fucking hell, man.
Oh,
so-
fuck. I wonder if my hammy's still out there in the audience. My hammy. I don't think so.
Which hammy?
David Katana.
Oh yeah, he's out there.
Okay, more coffee needed.
What about green tea? I've been drinking this green tea that's like it's got jasmine in it as well. So it smells like you know your tea you get in a Chinese restaurant, but it's got green tea in it. so it makes it more palatable. Makes it taste better.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Steve.
Oh my fucking god, those chicken wings were so good.
What's happening?
They were so.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey, you gonna ASMR it?
Seconds away from blocking your creepy fucking ass. Stop that shit.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, I need to show you my chicken wing.
This is my ASMR voice. Very sexy, huh?
What?
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 And this is my Yak in the Plain voice in an India style.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Oh, that's really bad. Indian style.
This is my Jake on a plane voice in an Indian.
Yes, I'm an Indian. Shout out to Quantum Erased. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Debbie. She knew she was online and she go like, whoops, let me shut up now. What's up?
Oh Christ, it's fucking Rivaldo.
Good morning, Jose. Smile, smiles. Hugs and kisses. I'm
Hey.
looking through my notes.
Good morning, Debbie. Sweetie.
Good morning.
Hey, how are
Cheers,
you?
everyone. Cheers in the chat room, everybody on YouTube.
Oh, we love you, Debbie.
Love you all. Kisses, hugs.
Well, I see we got a Brenda in the debate chat box over here and she's muted. I don't know if anybody's got the power to unmute her.
Did you say
Moderator,
cheese
moderator.
muted? Cheese muted. What's that? ¿Cómo va? ¿Cómo va?
Yeah, I
Cariño.
hesitated.
Jose, ¿cómo va?
That's Jake.
¿Estás
Look
bien?
at that.
¿Estás bien? Jose.
Brenda's not
Yeah.
muted. Brenda had voice roles taken away.
¿De veras es muy qué?
No, español ahora no, porque hay mucha gente y se creen que estamos dando respeto.
Examen.
Oh, she's taking her speaking
Tu
roles
jardín,
over here.
jardín, me encanta.
Gracias. Beautiful. Maybe she was inactive for a very long time, and or maybe I don't know.
Nah.
There you go. The letters changed, so I guess you're on, Brenda. Come on, bring it on.
Shout out to Brenda.
Brenda. Hello, Brenda.
Yeah, my voice roles were taken away when I got upset when somebody doxed me in here, which Gem Panda not only didn't have a problem with, he took my voice rolls away because another member here doxed me. Fuck it. Apparently doxing people in here is okay. Not only okay, it's rewarded. Fucking piece of shit.
Moving on, yeah, there was a mistake. So somebody doxing somebody like this, I don't think it's acceptable. I mean, I don't subscribe
It
to that.
wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
So you openly put your name out. Correct?
Sometimes
I mean,
uncool
public
shit
about
happens.
you're public about your name. I can't remember your last name, but you've said it yourself openly, like more than once. So what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let's not go about
here's your morality. It's okay if I steal from you if you leave your door unlocked. That's your logic.
No, it's not possible to dox somebody you already revealed their identity.
I'm sorry. Here's the thing. Brenda,
dox himself.
Here's the thing. Oh yeah, I've doxed myself. I'm by this time. Yeah, I have nothing to hide now. But the thing is I didn't hear you complaining about doxing when they were doxing everybody else. You weren't advocating for no doxing.
And moving on from the doxing subject.
Yeah, Brenda's only okay with selective doxing.
Oh no, someone knows who I am, where I live.
No.
Well, the people here are seriously actually dangerous.
As opposed to the ones on YouTube.
Some of the flippers.
Wait. You do
They make regular death threats.
Wait, time out. Time out. Hang on, BB. Hang on, BB.
I've gotten a lot of death threats from
Yeah, hang on, BB.
Oh, yeah,
Brenda.
you should go to my Twitch channel.
No. Hey, Brenda, you realize that this whole doxing thing was started by Globers. You know that, right? You understand that Globers started the whole threatening and we should beat them up thing. You know that, right?
Actually, yeah, because in this world, you have to be a Glober first before you can become a flat earther. Come on, Brenda, you retarded.
Brenda, you know who I am, right? You do know that I'm Sean G. I was a flat earther. I was, I've seen it all. I saw the start of all the crap going on now. Globers by far started the threatening first, and they started the doxing first. You were not going, fucking asshole doxers. You were laughing it up with them. I'm not saying you know who did it, but when it was happening, you weren't going, everyone, stop doxing flat earthers. It's not okay. But now that you got doxed, now it's the worst thing in the world.
If we don't stop this now, Brenda, I'm sorry. I apologize, Brenda. I'm going to let you speak, but Shonji asked a very long question. Vivi wanted to interrupt. Let's not make this next hour a shit show and everybody talking over each other. Shonji, you asked a question. Brenda, you please answer. I hope nobody interrupts.
I didn't hear a question.
Let's talk. Let's keep this civil. Whatever Shonji said, just address it. But let's try not to talk over each other. So Shonji, keep it low, and Vivi, please.
I was being civil.
I didn't hear a question.
Even though I was talking to Brenda, I wasn't being disrespectful to Brenda. I was asking a question. I was making a comment. I wasn't a question. I was just making a comment. I'm not really sure where you're coming from.
I didn't hear Sean G be disrespectful, and I don't know anything about the doxing issue. I never paid any attention to that.
Okay,
No,
I
you
see what
just
you're
know that
saying.
you were pissed off that you got doxxed and wanted to complain
Yeah.
about it some more because you
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
complain and bitch everywhere you go.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Because of how I get treated, yes.
Yeah, and that's why you lose
I
your
have-
ability to speak.
No, I have every justification for complaining. Because flat earthers are among the most hateful, bigoted, prejudiced people on earth.
Again,
They're just-
you
they're
were
just- they're
no,
just
hang on,
hateful
time out.
pe- they're just hateful
Stop, Brenda.
people.
You were
They're
part.
bigots, they're bigots,
You
and
were
they're
part.
filled with
Hang on,
hate
hang on,
and
Brenda.
prejudice towards
Brenda.
just about everybody.
Brenda, I met you when you were part of that whole global asshole thing going on. You were part of that. What
No,
you just
wrong.
listed. You were.
No,
100%.
I was not a part of it, Sean. Sean, I was not a part of it.
Brenda,
you thought I was.
Did you ever
You
snipe my?
thought
Did
I
you ever
was,
snipe
but I
my any of
wasn't.
my? Brenda, did you ever snipe any of my panels?
I don't remember. I might
Yes,
have.
yes, you have. You said it was because
Yeah.
it was the way you were treated. Brenda,
Yes.
I have been the most respectful person you have ever talked to on YouTube and Discord. I don't bring up your personal shit. I don't call you really bad
that's
names. Nothing.
That's correct.
And you still found the reason to snipe my panels. Trust me, you were
That
part.
wasn't because of you.
I know, but you were still part of that. You were part of that group that was antagonizing
No,
people. That
I was not part of that group. I was not part of that group. You thought I was, but I wasn't.
Okay, well, sniping my panel doesn't say, "Hey, don't judge me with them. I'm not with them." You 100% were part of the passing things around. But what I'm really trying to get at is that you weren't, like, put it this way, when I was a Glober and before I became a flat earther and I heard about doxing, I was against doxing for everyone. Everyone should be like that, and you weren't. But now you are because you were doxxed. So now it's kind of like you're victim crying. That's what it seems like. That's only what it seems like. So it may not be right in the sense that you didn't think it was okay then. I'm not saying you did, but that's what it looks like.
I don't recall ever being in favor of doxing people.
No, I didn't say in favor of doxing, but when it was going on, you weren't saying, I think it's wrong flat earthers are getting doxxed.
I think a good question is, Brenda, how do you feel?
A long time ago.
Brenda, how do you feel about Shunji being in a ball side now and you can become buddies, best friends now?
Yeah, congratulations to him. Yeah, he does a good job. He does a good job running Hangouts too.
The thing is even when I was a flat earther, me and Brenda, we've had many of conversations, and we never got like into these like disrespectful.
That's true.
Parts. Me and Brenda never had that type of thing. I mean, I would call her out when I felt like she did something wrong, but we've never had a disrespectful relationship at all.
That's true.
No matter what side I was on.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
I've been there when I've been there when she's been disrespectful. I've had to kick her off my panels, but never again. Like I said, never. Yeah, but never. It was never a personal thing between me and Brenda ever. It's never been.
Yeah, I was disrespectful to people because of the vicious, absolutely vicious hate that gets spewed at me in every vicious hate that's directed personally to me by virtually every flat earther.
Oh, hang on.
Never
but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Directed to me.
But wait. But you're in a globe. You're in a globe server, and you have a serious issue with the server. So you can't say it's just flat earthers. It is globe, both.
I have an issue with how it's run. Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. I've always said, and Brenda, you've heard me say this. I believe that you're not willing to look at the other side of a lot of things, and you are you're very stubborn in your thought, in a sense of you think you know what you know, and that's how it is, not it could be different. But at the same time, it's like right now you're kind of like you're not being the same Brenda. You're not being the same steadfast by what I mean. You got doxed. I get that it sucks, but don't carry the grudge. It's not like Jim was like, "Hey, everybody, dox fucking Brenda." He would never do that. You know that.
nothing was done about it.
No, okay, nothing was done about mine being doxxed. Should I say fuck Jim? Here's the reality of it, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what happens, and I'm gonna tell you exactly the conversation me and Jim had. I don't even care if he would care or not. Here's the thing: I got doxxed, and I went to Jim and I said, Jim, I got doxxed. I want that motherfucker banned from here. You know what happens? The people that do that stuff then get banned. Then Jim then has to deal with that guy's 5 different sock accounts, who is now gonna raise hell in his server. Now, I can tell you right now, the second you got doxxed, and the second I've been doxxed, I'd say 90% of the mods in here, not counting even myself at the time, delete that stuff as fast as they see it. They're not promoting doxing, but it does happen here to people all the time. You can't be...
John?
Yes.
The difference is that people kill trans women simply for
And
being
here
trans.
you go being a special
and here's the thing.
That's not being
Hang on,
special.
stop, Brenda.
That's
Brenda,
something that
don't.
happens.
Hang on, Brenda. This is why I don't want you to say that. Here's what. Hang on, Brenda. Hang on. This is why,
personal
Brenda.
details are released.
Brenda, but
It's a threat.
Brenda, but this is the thing. When I first met you, I had no idea. When I talk to you, I don't have an idea. The thing is when you make it an issue, that's when people know, and it's an idea in their brain. Here's the thing. 99.9% of the people that saw any of your information have already forgotten about it. Now, here's the thing. It is a deal, because I get that someone could end up at my address and harm my child. Trust me, I'm not taking away the significance of being doxxed. Never. I'll never take that away. But the thing is most likely no one is, because most likely anyone who even does care is a pussy. Here especially. This isn't just the random world. Nobody here is that psycho.
Yeah, it's a fairly small group.
I
and
don't
it's
think
fairly
so.
Spread out. I don't think
I
many
don't
people
agree.
are going to run over to get you from England.
There's quite a few people in the States too. They're not from England.
You think it's more dangerous when Jeranism and Mark Sargent and others put their addresses and their phone numbers out there every single day? Like they got it like in their pages. They
Yeah,
say, oh
I
yeah,
don't
send
think
me a
there's-
package if you want. Send me a letter.
Yeah, I don't think that they have anything to worry about.
Why?
Why would anybody want to hurt them?
Because they're liars, because they fib, they push a flat earth that is fake.
It seems, yeah, but it seems unlikely anybody would do anything to them.
And it seems unlikely anyone would do anything to you, Brenda.
But that's not true.
Wait,
I
so
belong to a minority. I belong to a minority that gets targeted. And
wait,
Yeah,
Brenda,
so maybe
do you think you're special,
simply
Brenda?
for,
wait,
simply
you don't.
for-
Hang on,
simply
hang
for
on. Stop,
being-
baby. Stop, baby.
Horrible fucking
Simply-
person.
One at a time. One at a time.
simply for being a member of that minority.
Okay,
That's
now let
the
me ask you
difference.
something.
And I'm
No,
in a-
okay, can I ask you
and
something?
I'm in
How long have you been part of this
Yeah.
community, the flat earth debate community?
a couple years at least now, right?
Okay, yeah, at least 2 years, at least. How many times have you been in danger or felt actually in danger, besides the doxing thing, since you've been here?
0.
Okay, now the reality of it is, how long has people known your gender and everything? Pretty much the whole time,
Much from
right?
Pretty much the whole time. Yeah.
Okay, so to say that your doxing is that much more dangerous than my doxing, there's no evidence behind that.
I don't have any confidence due to the constant spewing of hate that comes from the other side.
Okay, well I can tell you right now, Brenda,
I just don't have any confidence.
Wait,
Brenda,
hold
hang on,
When I
baby.
first came in
hang
here,
on,
hold
hang
on.
on.
No,
hang
no,
on. I
hold
gotta
on.
say this. Let me say this.
Shut up, Sean.
No, BB, fuck
Yeah,
you.
you've
Because
been
this is
talking for a long time.
Yeah,
Hold on,
guess
Brenda.
what? This
So
is a
when I first came in
conversation
here,
between
Brenda,
me
the
and
only
B.
thing you did was attack me, Brenda. So what are you talking about, Brenda? Brenda's an attacker.
Time out. First of all, shut up. Second
no,
of
no
all,
time out.
Brenda,
Sean,
on
you
a
don't
real
own this server.
You motherfucker, right now I do. I
What,
can shut
motherfucker
you.
what?
I can shut you up because I'm trying to have a conversation
All
with
you're
Brenda
doing is
right
talking
now.
about nothing, man.
Talk and let talk, Sean. Talk and let
Brenda,
talk, bro.
Brenda is trying to be a denier of what she does.
Oh, and am I saying that she's right
That's
for
what
it,
is.
or
That
am
means
I
she's
saying the same
crying
thing?
about people doing it?
Okay, but here's the thing.
It's ridiculous. It's a
Okay,
dumb
okay,
conversation.
go ahead.
It's
Go ahead,
pointless.
BB. Go ahead, BB.
Yeah, this is boring because Brenda just wants attention. That's it.
No, that's not it.
Well,
Yeah,
isn't that why you
bury the
spoke up?
hatches. She want to clear the air up. She want to
It
clear
is.
the air
Yeah.
up. She want to bury the
Yeah.
hatches and move on.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's do this. And that's
I don't
it.
see any problem in Brenda
Let's
venting
get over
here
it.
or about
Let's
anything.
keep
I
going.
think
So does
everybody
anyone
does
have
that
evidence
here.
that we live on a globe? Can anyone prove that we live on a globe?
Yes, and
Let's
do you have
talk about
okay?
that.
Name
Yes.
two
Go for it.
evidences
Let's do
for
it.
flat Earth, then, BB. Name two evidences for flat Earth.
So can you prove that we live on a globe?
Oh,
Because
of
people are
course.
claiming
Okay,
that.
BB, you are not a
This is how
flat.
it works.
BB,
I know you don't
look,
understand that,
listen.
John.
You're not a flat earther. You're a I deny the glober. That's it. You're not a flat earther because you have zero evidence for flat Earth. But you can say you are a
Whatever
denier
I
of the globe.
want.
No, I'm going to tell
Doesn't
you right
really
now.
matter.
I'm telling you right now.
Right,
You're
you can
not
tell
a
me
flat
whatever
earther.
you want, right? You
Flat
think you
Earth?
know everything.
Yep.
That's fine.
We have-
That's
I
great,
do.
Sean.
We
I
have
do.
So,
photographs.
Sean,
We
can
have
you prove that
photographs.
we live on a globe?
Yes.
Yes.
We have photographs.
Yes, I can.
All right, that's what I'm waiting for. Until you do that, you don't know anything.
Okay, so when I do it right now, will you admit I know more
Yeah,
than you?
you haven't done it.
Will
You're
you?
not going
Will you?
to be able to do it.
Okay.
That's why we're all still here.
Will you?
That's why the server still exists. That's why.
Will you
still make
admit? I
videos.
told you yesterday I
See,
killed flat Earth, and you admitted
think.
to it.
Yeah, sure you did. That's why you ran away last night too, and didn't provide any. Well, ships going over the horizon. Oh shit!
What
God
are you
damn, we haven't heard that
ta-
one before. Sean, you're a genius.
Okay, wait. Are you ready? Can I? You ready? Ready? Sunrise, sunset. It works
Yeah,
on a
whatever.
it works on a globe, right?
Oh
right?
my god!
Does it work, BB? Does it work?
Oh my god! Look!
Does
look!
it-
Look! We can see things. Must
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
globe.
yeah. How they say
Oh my
it, the
God.
sunset
Dude,
and sunrise.
seriously.
BB, do you want to have a serious conversation or not?
You don't want to have a serious conversation.
I absolutely do. So, BB,
You don't
BB,
actually, because
do-
you can't see the reality
does
we live
science
in, so you can't have a
listen?
serious
Just listen.
conversation.
Does science the
Right,
way
you'd
they?
rather- you'd rather talk
Oh
about
my God!
Who knows what?
Does science explain a sunrise and sunset correctly?
Explain it?
Yes.
How are they able to explain it?
Are you fucking serious, BB?
Yeah, how do they explain it?
No, we're not playing this game. Does science explain
lost.
why a sunrise and sunset happens correctly? Yes or no?
Well, I think a lot of books would describe that. It doesn't make it right.
Okay,
or true.
okay. Does it describe it in a way? Yes or no? Yes, obviously
Who
it does.
cares?
Okay.
Who cares how they describe
Now
it?
listen, can you go outside and observe exactly what they say happens?
What? The sun moving across the sky? I can
Yes,
see that.
in the
I can see
way
sun appearing to come
hang
up
on,
and then appearing to set.
in the way that they describe it to happen. Do you observe that?
What do you mean in the way that they describe it
So
to happen?
okay. So the sunrise,
The sun
sunset.
appears to
they
come
say
up, and then the sun appears to set.
okay. No, perfect. Thank you. Now, if it's not how science says it, because of being on a globe, then you tell me what is happening. I've given you my
I don't
proof.
know what's
No, listen. I've given you my proof for why I
No, you
believe it's a
haven't.
globe.
No,
I just did.
You've given me what someone else has said.
Okay. Now you say it's not true.
You haven't actually.
What is the
figured this out on your
alternative?
own.
What is the alternative?
See the difference?
What is
You
the
know the
alternative?
You haven't figured anything out on your
No,
own.
I don't know the alternative. That's the
know the
problem.
alternative.
Debbie,
Sure you
the
do. You
reason.
were a flat
Listen.
earther.
Yes,
Hey, you know
exactly.
the alternative.
You're right. And
How
the
did you
problem
rule it
was,
out? How
I
did you
could.
rule it out?
There was no
How did-
evidence.
How did you?
There was no evidence for
What do you
flat
mean
Earth.
evidence? How did you? No.
Okay,
No.
you ready?
No.
Sunrise, sunset,
How did you rule
right?
it out?
Sunrise, sunset does not work.
Sunrise, sunset.
That means we're spinning, correct? That means we're
Yes.
spinning
Oh
on a
my
wobble, on
Yep.
an axial tilt,
100%.
spirally,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Right? And moving through space. How did you prove all those things?
Okay,
How'd you come
I'll do it step by step. One, the sunrise sunset is not the same as if it was on a flat Earth. If it was a flat Earth, the sun should become in the sunrise should start off like a dot, and then as it comes closer to us, it would get bigger, and then during a sunset, we should see a sun that's at a certain size disappear into a speck because of perspective and distance. We don't. What we see is a sun that goes
wait
around a
second.
curve.
Due to loss of perspective, that is true. Things will appear to get smaller. Yes. So why are you treating the sun as any ordinary object?
I'm not. I'm not. It's because okay. So if it's going, is it going further? Is it going further away? Hang on, Debbie.
Change size. Now you're going to go into the filter thing. And
Debbie. No, I'm not. Nope, I'm not. I'm not. Here we go. Hang on.
What the heck's going on?
Hang on. Ready?
Like maybe it does
So
change in size.
it doesn't.
Circle of
The reason, and here's the thing: the reason it doesn't change in size is because it's going. Debbie.
We really don't know what it is.
But Debbie, here's the thing: we observe
So what, in the atmosphere that permeates between it as it's approaching the horizon, it's through that thick atmosphere.
Debbie.
So it's sort of.
But here's the thing: what we observe is a sun to go around a curve because it doesn't change sizes. So we know it's not because of distance. We know the sun isn't getting further away. We know the sun is disappearing because it's going around a curve.
It's not getting further away.
Okay.
What do you mean
Okay.
the sun's not getting-
If it's not getting further away, then we should always see it.
Times where it's above it. It's times it's above me, so it's moving away, approaching the horizon.
Okay.
So what the heck is it not?
So
doing?
when you go from
Doesn't that how
daytime,
you-
when you go from daytime to nighttime, why don't you see the sun anymore?
It's carried its light away.
So it's too far away. You're
The other side
saying.
of the-
You're saying it's too far away.
Isn't it? Doesn't it? I know, but doesn't it move?
Absolutely. No,
To
no.
your
We
eyes-
move. We move.
No. To your eyes. If you
To-
had never learned anything, no. If you
Okay,
had never learned
perfect,
anything,
perfect.
doesn't it appear to be moving?
Okay.
right?
How about this,
Yes?
Debbie? Let's start. That's a perfect idea.
Is that a yes or
No. This is what we should do.
He can't concede that.
BB, you can do this with me. All three of us. Let's all walk
See how
outside
you
together.
Can't concede it. It's kind of like when people can't say I
BB,
don't know.
BB,
I don't know
BB.
seems to be worse than I love
Hey,
you.
BB, shut up. Let me answer.
Hey Sean. Okay,
So let's all walk outside. We walk outside, and what do we see? It looks flat to me, right, Debbie, BB? When we walk outside our door,
looks like
It's presenting itself
Quacks like a
as
duck.
flat. I see airplane go by. I'm not moving.
Okay,
I see
wait.
clouds
No.
moving two different
Let's not get.
directions.
We don't need to get ahead of ourselves. We walk outside our
It appears
door.
that the
Hang on.
sun is moving.
Okay, but we walk outside the door, and it appears to be flat. Correct? Right? I agree.
Quack.
Debbie, right?
Yeah. Why is that?
Okay.
Why?
No, yeah. Okay. So we all in agreement. We all in agreement.
And you don't
We
feel
walk
spin
outside your
motion.
door, and you don't feel spin. It looks flat, and let's go from there. Okay. Well, we walk outside and we look at the beach, and we go, "Hey, there's a horizon. What is that horizon? Let's figure that out now." Okay. So let's explain why something appears to go over that horizon, and you say, "Well,
Is it going down?
yeah, it's going over a curve."
Quackery.
It's going down.
Okay,
right?
BB,
Down?
please explain. I've heard Debbie explain these things, even with logic.
Oh, I'm not here to explain things.
Okay, then shut up. Don't be.
Figure it out on your own.
Okay, check this out.
I can say whatever I want.
No,
too.
you can't, because
That's
I'm
not
getting.
what-
I'll
Dude,
fucking.
I
I don't look.
can.
BB, I will mute
Do
your
it.
ass in a fucking heartbeat just because you're not here to interject
care.
in the conversation. You're here just to be an asshole.
Actually, I'm not.
You are. You're
not
literally just
providing
making.
any evidence that
You're
we live on a
making
globe,
fucking
dude.
sounds.
Don't you get it?
Then give me evidence
See,
for anything
you're
else.
saying stuff. You're sitting here saying that
You
that
literally
the
are a
horizon,
fucking
boats,
troll. You realize that,
ocean
right?
must be a
You
globe.
realize how stupid
You
you
don't
sound.
get it.
No, you don't get it. What the fuck do you
think
have?
that
Okay,
repeating
how about
these
this?
things
How about
is
this?
making it true,
Listen.
but it's not.
Listen.
Quack,
You.
quack.
What
Quack,
evidence
quack.
of anything do you have? Watch
What did I
this.
just say?
Watch this.
Do you know how to
Debbie.
listen?
Debbie.
I'm not repeating
Hang
myself
on,
to you,
baby.
Sean.
I want to show you something. Debbie, what evidence for flat Earth do you have?
Oh wow, it's lots. Okay. First of all, let's introduce that we like our senses. Okay, we observe things in the natural world. Correct.
Yes, we do. Oh,
Can you agree that the sun is a unique object that has a phenomenon with it? You have atmosphere and things like that.
no, I
to
wouldn't.
consider,
I wouldn't
correct?
agree. I wouldn't agree that it's a that the moon is a phenomenon, or the sun, or the movement of them are a phenomenon.
I want to know why you think it's impossible for the sun to be carrying away its light on a flat plane.
Because if it was a flat plane, we would see the sun actually moving further away. Brenda, I think you wanted to add into. Go ahead.
Well, she just seems to think the sun carries its light away in like a basket.
Basket.
Well, is that how light works?
Is that how light works? I don't know what the sun is. I just know that it shines a couple
Okay.
once
Oh,
a day.
I think a good question.
Yeah, with perspective, like just no different than an aircraft. If it's coming through, and you have to tilt your head up to look at it. It's right above you. Right?
I have a question.
Wait a second. When it's moving down, the aircraft is moving down. Let's just say that you have a big mothership or something like that. You don't see it, but it starts to approach the horizon. You'll be able to see in front of it. You have to tilt your head down as it's going over you. Correct? It's moving away. It's keeping the same altitude.
But I don't.
That can happen on a flat surface, no problem.
I don't understand how that works with.
Until it disappears.
What's up, Zach?
Offer you a minor correction. When Debbie says, "Is the ship going down?" It's not going down around the curve. If it was going down, it'd be the Titanic, right? Like a submarine goes down.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Going over. It's going over.
Yes.
Right over the hill. Over the hump. There's a hump there, correct?
You mean the
It's going
curve?
down, just like a car goes. Yeah, the car goes over the hill.
Okay, you're right. You know when you're at the top,
It's going down.
Debbie. When you're at the top of a hill, Debbie, can you see over that curve?
She's not right. Don't concede that.
The hill would definitely obstruct whatever's there, but I can go up and I can identify the hill. The hill will present
You're
itself
right.
as a hill.
Yeah, well, what presents itself as a hill is the hill's horizon, which is the same thing as a horizon. The same way you can't see over a hill, but you can see the crest of that hill is the horizon. The horizon is the beginning of the curve that you can visibly see.
Right. If there was full obstruction by your standards of a globe model, that if you get up, you should be able to see. You should be able to identify, say, hey, and confirm it 100%. Wait, there's a curve there, but it's not. As you get higher, you see your field of range has broadened, and it still appears flat. Why is this?
Subtlety of the curve.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's subtlety.
Yeah, the size of the Earth, the radius. It's not going to look like what you want it to look like. It is not a goddamn beach ball.
Oh, but you claim that there's obstruction at how many miles? Full obstruction, full obscurity, the object in question.
We have obstruction.
You get up higher and you don't see it. The land appears to be.
You don't get it.
No, don't tell me I don't get it.
Get her, Sean. Go back to
Hey, Curve, before we start, just so you know, I'm live on YouTube. Just letting you know. I'm live on my YouTube channel. Just keeping everyone aware.
Hey, YouTube, fuck all of you.
I'm actually only going to go. I'm only going to last for like another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off because it's been dead for a while, and now it's just picking up. But just so you know,
try horny goat wing, Sean.
Moving on, Debbie, can you give me an alternative and explain me how the sunset and sunrise works?
Well, before you answer that, hang on. Before you answer that, Debbie, would you agree that it does appear to go over a curve, regardless of if it's a phenomenon? Doesn't it look like it's going around the curve?
For the globe model, it does. It does appear that way. But is that correct? I mean, is it true? Is there another alternative? And you have to nullify those other alternatives.
And you're right. Okay, I would agree. I agree. Science. Right. I think science would have to do that to prove it to you. But you are in agreement that it does appear to go around a curve. The issue for you is you would want other appear. You would want
a phenomenon. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a unique object. It's unique. It's unique within our.
But if everyone observes it that way, isn't that what makes a phenomenon explainable? If we get enough observations.
Yeah, but there's footage out there that's actually being swallowed up in the atmosphere. Like it gets really small to a pin dot. It's because it's like atmosphere. Because when you're looking up directly at the sun, it's a little bit different. I'm hearing like this sort of thing where it's two suns. Like one is the real sun, one's the apparent sun. So as it's going down, you're seeing the atmosphere sort of changes.
If you have links,
there's layers of atmosphere there, so I think there's some illusions going on with the sun, and it'll make it appear to be doing something what you think is going down, but it may be doing something else.
I haven't
It's moving away.
I haven't seen any of those. If you have a link to that, I like to say I haven't seen any of that, so I can't argue with it.
Seen a sunset that shrinks into a dot?
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, I do.
What?
Say, I swear, as God is my witness, I believe in the flat Earth, and I've seen a sunset shrink to a dot before it's set.
We've already
It's
clarified
just like
clarified
if
who
there's some type of
that.
ground obstruction, and if you lay down, the sun will set.
The flat
The
Earth,
sun will
that's
set,
how
but you'll get up and you'll see
committed
it. Oh, I can't deal with your voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's give Debbie
Wait,
2 minutes
wait,
to
Debbie.
give us an alternative on the sunrise and sunset.
Say
Debbie,
something with
you're up.
substance here, Jake on the plane.
David.
Not David.
Oh.
Miss Debbie, do you wanna give us the alternative on how sunrise and sunset work on a flat Earth, and you'll get 2 minutes to answer uninterrupted. Go ahead.
I just explained it. I just explained it in a nutshell. It's applying other objects, but not the sun. But you'll have something coming at you. It's approaching you over the horizon. It's coming to you. Then it's going above you and then going down because you have to tilt your head while it's moving. It's just moving away from you. And then you have to think about the atmosphere that it resides in, what permeates there, and what is actually going on.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does. Yes, it has reached the vanishing point, so you can no longer see it any longer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many
The
terms
sun is, now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't.
That's real cute, Debbie. Nothing you're saying is true. It's like arguing with retarded children.
Oh, wow. Okay, go ahead. Take the platform.
Nothing you're saying is true about this.
Yeah, Curved.
so?
Curved. You should have a drink and educate us all.
Hey, you know what? I'm a fucking adult, BB. If I want to, I will.
Hey, BB, how do we have GPS and accurate maps if
Show us what it's like to be a child.
BB, maybe you should go suck on a cock, BB.
Google Maps is always accurate, so is GPS. I don't think they could do that with inaccurate data.
Oh, GPS. I believe that's ground-based and other means of communications. And
Even if it were,
balloons.
let's just play with this for a
Balloons.
second. Even if it were, the spherical coordinate system that you're placed in with the GPS proves the globe.
And what about a UTM map? It's a flat grid map.
No. Back up. What about what I just said?
Why is it when I go to all the agencies, all the maps are flat? Why is this?
If we're going to have a discussion,
Why this grid system on?
Discussion, please.
Why is it that every time you look at a picture on a monitor,
Let's
it's
go back to the
flat?
sun thing. Why are you changing the topic here?
Spherical coordinate system proves the globe. It
When
doesn't
I-
matter
Where
whether
are blueprints? Where are all blueprints
I mean, you
flat?
haven't
How
proved the
come
globe
they're
yet.
not?
You haven't found measurable curvature. You're just saying obstruction. And like I said
Let's take this
before,
35
if you get
different ways
whatever
at the
causes
same
additional
time.
obstruction, what you said by the standards of a globe, that if you go up, you should see it, but you don't. Not even at 35,000 feet, not even
That's
at
a lie.
115,000 feet. If you're going to get any type of curvature, it is the lens itself.
You don't know what you're looking for.
And the light coming through the sensor of the thing, trying to focus on what it's doing. And plus, it's vibrating.
That's
It's going to
retarded.
cause distortion. No, it's not.
Google
It
Maps
is.
always points you perfectly. How does it do that with wrong data?
Google Maps. I mean, yes, that's just it's a model, isn't it? It's a map. It's not a real thing per se that you're looking at.
Yeah, it is. You can make a distance on Google Maps and drive it, and it will be the exact same distance.
Right, but how do you know you want to run curvature at least if you drive 50 miles? How can you
No,
prove that?
that's
Prove
not
it
the
now.
point of this.
That is my point. I didn't never say you can't drive and use a
You
map.
can drive.
I'm not using a
You
globe
can make
for
a
maps.
distance on Google Maps, and it will be the exact same distance if you drive. If you drive the
Then
same
how do you know
route,
that you
it
want
will
to
be the
run
same
curvature?
distance.
How are you proving you want to run curvature?
Debbie,
driving
that's
a
not the
distance
point of this.
30 or 40 miles.
Debbie, if you
It doesn't prove a globe. They're just focusing on the area that which you want to drive and where you want to go to. The maps are flat.
Debbie, have you tried measuring the same horizontal segment between three different places on the map at different latitudes? Watch what number it gives you.
Are you
Why
kidding?
can't we go back to the sun? I'm gonna try to pull some pictures up.
I guess that's too complicated.
She has no clue what
Because
you're
I want to
even
go back
saying.
to the. I want to go back to the sun. That was the topic until you came in.
Yeah, how come the sun doesn't change size as it sets?
Look, I'm not going to be hounded with a bunch of questioning. Okay, we're going to go back to the
Well, then
original
get the fuck out.
topic. Was the sun? I'm not going to get the fuck out. We're going to.
You're here to answer questions.
No, you're going to rule out that it can't work on a flat plane.
You are here to answer questions,
I want to
woman.
explain why it cannot
Know
work.
your role.
Because I'm getting ready to
know
put up
your
some
role,
pictures.
lady.
I do know my role.
You're here to answer questions, and don't sit here talking like you're going to refuse to answer questions.
Isn't
That is
a
your
court of
job.
law? It's a
The
debate
question
flat.
was about the sun, and Sean we were discussing, and until you trampled all over the conversation, you and the other dude.
Answer
That's
the
your name.
question.
Sorry. But going back to the sun.
Yeah, answer the
You
question.
wanted wow, so you wanted an explanation, and now you don't want it. Wow, look at this.
I said answer the questions.
Right now, I'm pulling up some imagery. Can I pull some imagery to mesh with my stories, please?
Just don't pull it
Or
out
do I
of
need
your ass.
permission? Do I need your permission?
Yes, you do. You
Mr.
have
Curvy Worthy, going down a curve.
permission granted.
Let me
Now
do a quick
post them-
announcement over here.
post them
Let me do a quick
pictures.
announcement. I'm gonna make a hangout later inviting flat earthers to present evidence for flat earth. It's just gonna be the platform for them to present, and then probably tomorrow I'll do the same one for the globers to present evidence for the globe. It's gonna be fun. Thank you.